YouTube, this is JJ714 coming back at you. I am getting ready to prepare my another batch of my follicle tea rejuvenation. It's dead follicles tea rejuvenation tea. And again, how I found out about this recipe was by a young lady who goes by the name of Blessed One, Hairlista. Basically, she went to her dermatologist, and her dermatologist gave her this recipe, and her dermatologist swears by the recipe that it works, and it will, rejuvenate or bring back to life dead hair follicles. I primarily use it for my edges because my edges were very weak and thin. And I made my first batch on the 24th of October, and I've used it so far a total of about 5 times. And I can say that I have started seeing growth for my area since I've been using it. So I know that it's a process and it's going to take time, but I believe not only with the tea, but also the fact that I do take vitamins and supplements, and I have been using other oils as well. So I think it's a combination of a little bit of everything, but I have noticed since I have been using the tea that my hair, I can literally see where it's growing back, and I've actually gotten compliments from a couple of my Hairlista and YouTube friends who have noticed that my edges are growing back in. So perhaps maybe when I do my next video, which probably will be perhaps maybe tomorrow if I have time, because I want you to see my hair, and I need to actually some way either blow out my hair, blow dry my hair, blow it out, so that I can do a length check, because I'm going to start a new challenge the end of this month for hair growth. And I am in the Hair Affinity Challenge on Hairlista, and I'll be doing that challenge. Actually, it's a total of, I believe, 2 other or maybe 3 other challenges, but they're very, very similar. Which are basically growth challenges, and it's basically just taking good care of your hair, using vitamins, or if you want to use a whatever hair supplement that you want to use. One of them, it also talks about a process, and I think it's ancient, I don't know if it's Indian process where you rub you're supposed to rub the back of your fingernails, not, I got my ring on, so let me take it off, but basically you're supposed to rub the back of your fingernails together for about at least 10 minutes a day. And then that's supposed to, is some type of ancient Indian, or I forgot what culture, but when I get ready to do that, I will actually, read the instructions or tell you where you can read the instructions. And if you're interested in finding out about it, you can check out my page on Hairlista. I go by the same name, JJ714. So Hairlista is Hair, 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 Lista, Lista, and just put it together. You can Google it, and it should be able to come up. I believe you do have to register and everything, so it's not like you can just go on YouTube and pull up a person's name or page or anything like that. But getting back to this tea, what I'm going to do is do the prepping right now, because I actually have to go down and put it on and brew it on my coffee pot. But what you will need is, of course, a coffee pot, or however you want to do yours. I use my coffee pot. Some people may use a slow cooker, but since it's a tea, for me, I use a coffee pot. The filters, which I use Girardi filters. You'll need coffee. I use Javelli coffee. You'll need some green tea. No particular brand. I'm using these 3 bags of tea. I might not use 3. I might just use 2. The strength of the tea depends on what you want, because when she gave the ingredients, she did not really say how much of anything that she used, but basically I tend to use a little bit more tea bags because it does talk about it being tea. But as far as the coffee and everything else, I use like maybe a teaspoon to no more than 2 teaspoons, depending on how strong that you want it. So again, you'll need a coffee pot. You'll need tea bags. I have 3. I'm probably going to use 2. You'll need some coffee, any brand of coffee. Mine is decaffeinated, but you don't have to have decaffeinated coffee. You'll need some sage. You'll need peppermint. This is my peppermint. You will need, of course, green tea, which I have green tea. You'll need coffee. You'll need sawmill, saw pimento. Now, I have saw pimento berry. I could not find saw pimento, but I have saw pimento berry. And like I said before, this stuff stinks, so I use as little as possible. But I would honestly have to say, once you put it all together, it blends pretty well. Now, you may smell more coffee than you smell anything. And then you need rosemary. And this is my rosemary right here. So, this is what I normally do. I cannot find my little mesh cloths bags that I have. But I normally put the coffee in here, which I put the coffee in the top of my coffee filter. But also I will mix a little bit of everything else in here as well, because just in case I don't have it as strong as I want it, when it brews through with the coffee, it will at least be there. So in place of my my mesh bag, I am going to use just a regular stocking. And, well, this is a sock. Actually, it's not a stocking, but if you have like an old stocking cap, you can cut the legs out. So what I do is I normally take the tea bags, and I'm going to use 2. And what I do is I'll drop the tea bags right in the coffee pot. Then what I do is I take a teaspoon full of the sage. That's a tablespoon. And this is a teaspoon. So I'll take a teaspoonful of the sage and I'm putting it in the stocking. Now I'm really praying that this is not going to be too thick, but I think it'll be okay. If not, I have to come up with something else. So I put the sage away. Now I'm going to take a teaspoonful of peppermint leaf, which is ooh, it smells like peppermint too. It smells good, but it's like it has a really different smell. So I'm taking a teaspoonful of the peppermint and I'm putting it in my little stock. Make sure you get it all in there. Then you can put this up. Now I'm going to take a teaspoonful of the rosemary. And I'm going to put it in the stock. Here's my rosemary. And I'm going to put that in. Whew. Here comes the sticky stuff. Take a teaspoonful of the soft pimento. And try not to smell this because it does. It really does stink. And so a teaspoonful of that and put it in the stock. And what I'm also going to do is take a teaspoonful of my coffee. Even though I'm going to brew the coffee, I'm going to put some coffee in with, I'll make it half a teaspoon. So I have all the ingredients in here. Now what I'm going to do is take it and I'm going to tie it off. And you know, I think I'm going to cut this because if I don't, well no, what I might do is just let it hang out the coffee pot. Yeah. I'm going to let it hang out the coffee pot like that. So it'll be easy for me to take it out. And I'm actually thinking about putting the tea bags, cutting them and putting them inside of there, but I won't. I'm just going to let them stay like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to put this on. I might take my camera down, my laptop and my camera down and let you see it, but if not, when I get through brewing it, which I'm probably going to just let it brew for, you're only supposed to let it sit for an hour, but I might put on a timer and let it brew and just let it sit until tomorrow and let it cool that way. So when I finish it, I will come back and let you see. Now what I'm going to do is I had my edge growth formula. For some reason, I didn't put this in the refrigerator fast enough when I purchased it, and it soured. And I didn't realize it soured until I tried to use it. It's been a minute now, but I have it pouring it out, and I'm going to pour it out, and I'm going to use this bottle because one is a dark colored bottle, and then I like the fact that it has this type of spout, so it'll be a little bit easier for me to, you know, put it on my hair. But I'm probably going to put the majority of it in here. This is this is an 8-ounce size, so hopefully I will get at least 8 ounces. I'll probably get a little bit more because I was using the last one. I used my some empty kinky curly knots today, the leave-in bottles, and they were tall and skinny, but I got 2 full bottles of that, and then I have some that I actually used the first time I made it. So what I do is when I make my tea, I set it in the refrigerator because it keeps better that way. And then what I do when I get ready to use it, I just simply warm it up. So it was not too cold when I put it on my head. But that's basically it. That's how I make that particular tea. Now I will be making some other teas that I plan to use as a tea rinse, and also I will be making some that I can leave in my hair for strengthening my hair. And when I get ready to make those, I will come back and let you know what I'm going to use in making those as well. Okay? So with that, I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Peace, smooches.